This book is so boring. You will literally die just reading this book. It's worse than Twilight. That's how bad it is. Like, look, there's no pictures. All it is just about a man wandering around in India, trying to find out why is his life so boring. Because that's pretty much it. It's so dull. There's no vivid colors or anything that's so happening in this book. Basically, he's like man versus self all the freaking time. Actually, that's a lie. This book was written by Herman Hesse. He won a Nobel Prize in Literature for writing this novel, and it's actually a very good book. You guys should give this book a try because it will help open your mind, like this, to expand into religion and spirituality and faith. This is about Siddhartha Gautama, who is searching for enlightenment to fulfill his life, and so he would feel whole. Basically, it's like a missing piece of a puzzle. Without that, the picture is not complete. So that's how he felt. And because he wanted to search for enlightenment, he decided to leave his family behind and leave his castle, leave his servants, leave all of his tutors and wealthy friends and his riches. So he and his close friend and servant Govinda could go out into India, away from the castle, and join the wandering group of monks and nuns dressed in yellow robes to search for enlightenment. Well, anyway, they do that, and they soon meet Gautama Buddha, and when they meet him, Govinda is convinced and decides to join the Buddha's path to do nirvana and find enlightenment, following the Buddha's way. For Siddhartha, he doesn't agree with the methods, so he decides to go off his own, tell Buddha, I don't like your ideas, I'm going off my own, in the most polite way possible. Siddhartha does that, and he kind of suffers from time to time. It's mostly about him in the business world, because, well, in the novel, he is man versus self. He is both the protagonist and antagonist of the story, and so because of his inner self, his internal conflict in his inner body, he decides to stop searching for enlightenment, give up, and become a businessman, and do trading with a man named Kasalami. He does that. He is suffering on his own because of how much greed there is in the business world, and he finds no joy or desire doing that. But then this woman, Kamala, comes along, and he falls in love with her, and he leaves the business world because she helped him open his eyes, and he went back onto the path to search for enlightenment. Although, the funny thing is, after he left, Kamala found out she was pregnant with his child. If you want to know what happens, you have to read this book. And soon afterwards, he meets a ferryman in the river, and that's where he finds the path to enlightenment. And afterwards, crazy stuff goes down, such as Siddhartha finding out he has his own son named after him by Kamala, and Kamala dies. And if you want to read more of that, read this novel, because it is a good book and it's worth your time. And thank you very much, and have a good day.